Oh God.
I just saw in the mirror. There's been a lot of cancer jokes. I wrote that like a while ago, but a lot of cancer jokes, so I thought I'd bring it up. This is weird, like that, like a bunch of people have been talking about. It's been so long, I don't even really remember my jokes. I've seen so many comedians. I'm just like really, so many comedians. I'm like really happy though, like this is a dream. I'm so glad to be able to come up here. And I really appreciate all these comedians, but my God, it's been a long night. I met a kid named Christian, and I've decided to name my kid Jew. I don't think homophobia is gonna be over until Tom Cruise comes out. Let's see what else I got. This is the type of person that I respect most in the world. Okay. There's a few things about me. These two things correlate. I'm gonna talk about them, okay? The first one is, if I'm sleeping in the same room as someone else, I try very hard not to move so that I don't wake them up. All right, so if I'm sleeping in the same room with someone and they're moving around and they don't give a fuck, I'm just like, that's God. This is amazing. This person just doesn't care. Like, that's who I want to be. The second thing, and I think this correlates, is if you've ever been in a meeting or a class, it's those people that move around and don't give a fuck that are eating chips like they just don't care, just so loud. And then I'm in the corner of the room and I'm like placing them on my tongue, waiting for them to dissolve like an idiot while this person is just going for it. It's honestly, it's truly inspiring. A lot of white guilt at every open mic I've ever been to in my entire life. Let's just point that out real quick. Let's see. I got a few jokes I wrote down. So I left my joke book in Ohio. So these jokes I jotted down today. So let's see if I can do one of these. I've been hanging out with black people for a while now. It's just like started to happen, and then I realized this is actually really easy if you're just like not an asshole. And so that's been happening. So that means that as I've been hanging out with more black people, I've been hanging out with more white people that are like I don't know, radical, I guess? I don't know. More white people that like want to talk about race more. Which is cool. It just gets to this point where it's like, it's too much, you know? Because it's like, I've already talked about all of these things, and I've already like talked about all these experiences with the people feeling them. And then it's like Friday at like 7 p.m., you get off of work and you're like, hey, like, Becky, like, do you want something to drink or anything like that? And she's like, like, police are like the descendants of slave catchers, blah, blah, blah. And you're like, okay, I think I have, do you pulp? Do you like pulp in your beers? Because I don't, the patriarchy is gonna, okay. Alcohol? It sounds like you want alcohol. I hear weed? You smoke weed? Because it sounds like you smoke weed. I got another joke. This is about sirens. I feel like every movie I ever see or every show I ever see, there's always like where something crazy is about to happen. Like the new Ghostbusters, someone's talking about that. Like the woman came up to the mayor and they were like, hey mayor, like ghosts are about to like fuck everything up. And the mayor's like, okay, shut up. Don't tell anyone because everyone's gonna freak out. And like that means a lot, like that idea, that concept, like don't freak everyone out when there's like something like really fucking going down. But like our sirens sound like 5-year-olds like freaking the fuck out and just running around. It's unbelievable. It's like, and it's like grandma fell and it's like the world is exploding and now everyone's like freaking the fuck out.